Hello everyone, it's Red Gadget here and welcome to another video. So I couldn't film this right after the RBET because after a lot of dueling, reality starts to hit and there's a lot of stuff to do. So I just kind of got done with a lot of stuff and I managed to compile this presentation where I wanted to show you my performance on the two events, but also kind of talk a little bit about the list, talk a little bit about how the events went and performance and all of that. So I played Blackwings on both events. In YCS Lille, I got second place. The deck profile is on the channel. And there I talk about a little bit about like the experiences there and how the event went. But now I really want to focus on the RBET where I got top 16. It was actually one of the biggest Edison events in Europe from what I heard. Maybe even the world, but I'm not sure. It was like, they said 370 players or people registered, which is crazy. That's even close to 400. Like, I don't think we had an event like even close to that in Europe because Ultimate Time Wizards are usually capped at 256. So yeah, it was a massive event. I'm really happy with my performance. I'm sad I couldn't go further in the top cut, but I think the games were pretty, like the game where I lost was not really in my control. So for that, I kind of feel okay. And after that, I went to do a pod. I'll show you real quick here. Yeah, so basically this is I kind of took some screenshots throughout the event and some photos, and I couldn't really kind of communicate this without actually making a video as such. And this is kind of my whole over the two last weeks kind of competitive play rundown. So Ultimate Time Wizard in Lille, I went X1 in Swiss, and then lost round 2 with two Lightsworn. It was a game where I really felt kind of out of the game. I couldn't really do much. There was a decree. There was a play where like I had to judgment the first decree, and then he flipped the second, and my hand was kind of full of traps. It wasn't really a game that I could win. Also, a lot of wolves being milled and such. So yeah, it's fine. Round 2 loss. Top 8 win, top 4 win. And then the finals lost to Vayu Turbo. I already talked about this in deck profile, but I think it was a pretty solid run. And yeah, so the only loss was to Lightsworn, which, you'll notice a pattern where I kind of lose to Lightsworn. It's a deck where sometimes you just lose, especially it's a pretty bad matchup for Blackwings. And loss in Vayu Turbo in the finals, maybe I could have done something, but I really don't want to think about it because it stresses me too much. And then we had RBET in Berlin, where I went X1 in Swiss. I lost to Forks, to Mattia. Shout out to Mattia. He's an Italian player. He plays Forks. I felt really out of the game. There was a true hero next to me from America, from Korea. And he said like that he saw my game, and I was just sitting there kind of chilling while I was getting comboed on. It was really unfortunate. I also had the dust shoot to knock out a substitute, but then he had like sub 1-for-1, and I was like, okay, well, I lose, I guess. So yeah, anyhow, lost to Forks in Swiss. Very great player. I think he maybe even made top 4. I saw him after in top 16 where we played the day after. So yeah, I think it was a good loss. And then I lost to top 16 to Lightsworn, to Twilight Sworn. The opponent also said I couldn't really do much. I also felt I couldn't really do much. I could have maybe like tried to lose a little bit like less hard. There was a line maybe where I make like a Colossal Fighter, but honestly, like I was out of that game because I was on 500 life anyway, and they were on 8k because I just couldn't draw monsters, and there was an Honest and such. So there was a lot of stuff that didn't go my way. I think these Lightsworn in 4 games I really couldn't control. And then after that, after I lost in top 16, I was kind of tilted, and I was like, fuck, this could have been my opportunity, but anyhow. So then I do what every Yu-Gi-Oh player does, is just queue up next, right? On ladder, you just lose, or you lose on War League or something, you just queue up ladder just to win something. And so I just went to do a pod, and I played a pod. I won the pod. Yeah, I only played one right after, literally. And I want to show you this beautiful thing I won. So in the pod, I have won this one. So it's like a deck dev, it's a red deck dev mat where it says RBET, a second chance, whatever. It's pretty nice. A lot of people, they were like, there was a black, red, and a purple. And a lot of people wanted a purple one, but I really wanted the red one because I think it pops. Like even if I go back here, like I think this one really pops with the red. It feels kind of evil. The purple, yes, it's a trap. I can see both. The black is also pretty cool, like understated, you know, like stealth deck dev. So they were all really beautiful. And yeah, I also won this one. This was for top 16, which is a Titanial with Lone Fire. Wait, is this upside down? Yeah, this is Lone Fire and Titanial. Very beautiful mats. Shout out to Yggdrasil. Shout out to Keegan for hosting these events and like really having such cool pricing. And I think I might frame the top 16 one and maybe even play on the deck dev. Like I actually kind of prefer the deck dev, honestly. Like I don't want to take away from the top 16 mat, but really like the deck dev is feels kind of super nice. Anyhow, so that was about my run. So 19-4. I calculated 83% win rate in competitive play, so in tournaments basically, which I'm very satisfied with. To me, this is the number that counts. Like I really don't really care that much that I lost the finals or that I dropped in top 16. Like to me, I really want to see this number high. And to me, when I see this number high, I kind of feel happy. And 4 of the losses, I think 3 of them, it's like 2 Lightsworns and Forgs. You know, happens. It's just life. And the Vayu Turbo in the finals is just deleted out of my brain. Maybe I was tired. I don't know. Losses happen. That's life. Then this is the list I played. Of course, I showed it in the deck profile. I'm coining it Gadget 40 to be exact, and it's a pretty good list, I feel. Plays Gores, plays Starlight Road, 2 Draw Traps, 2 Vayus. I think it's a very, very good list. Like, I wouldn't change anything on this list, honestly. And the side deck's pretty optimized. I have seen Light Mirror, but it wasn't enough. Like, Light Mirror might be a bit of an option. But you see, I lose a lot of Lightsworn. Like, I feel like I had to put it in because oftentimes they just kind of have more gas than you if they start milling. But yeah, I've already shown the list, so I'm not going to get into it here. But what I want to show you is a list from Nicholas, who won the event. Shout out to Nicholas. We were hanging out during the RBET, but also during the YCS Lille. Great player, a cool guy, but yeah, he won. And this is his list. And I remember, like, after the event, we were talking about something, and you know, since the event's over, I think he asked me, like, oh, what is your list like? So I show him, and then he shows me his, and then we look at each other and like, yeah, that's it. Like, that's it pretty much. It's basically card for card the same, except one card. I like the second Vayu. He prefers to run My Body, but like, I think that is so minimal. My Body is a good card. I find that second Vayu can sometimes give you some other options, but it's really minimal. Like this flex spot for Vayu for My Body is, I think, unimportant. The most important cards here are the same, which is Gores, Starlight Road, 2 Draw Traps. The suite of traps is 2 Bottomless, Torrential, 2 Prison, Mirror Force, like 3 Bora, of course. Like it's just a very solid list, and I think we were 2 Blackwings in the top 16, and our lists are basically identical. So I just wanted to emphasize that. I thought it was a pretty interesting point, and the Gadget 40 seems to be a good list. Also, I would like to thank everyone who came up to me to talk, and I really appreciate, like, a lot of people said that they appreciate my work as well, and it makes me very grateful. You know, I don't make these videos for like, okay, this is a video about my tournament run, but more importantly, like the statistics videos. They said they really like them, and it's kind of the reason why I make them. It's for people. I don't make a lot of money. I actually don't make any money from this. So they actually offered me to sign some cards, and to me this is a great honor. So I took photo as well of what I signed. And yeah, thanks for everyone who coming to say something about my channel, but also just to talk. It was pretty chill, very wholesome there. Like, it was really like a feeling of a community. And I talked to many people there for whatever reason, right? Gaming, or just like being there, about food, or about some trades, right? And everyone was so happy with the smile. Like, also people from different backgrounds. It's so interesting to see, like, in their life they do all kinds of different things, but we come together and just throw some cardboard on the table, and it's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun time. Yeah, this was to illustrate, like we were all before like top 16. Like I don't know how it works in other tournaments, but I remember at YCS it being like everyone was like waiting for the top cut. Even in Birmingham and in Lille, in Top Cut, I feel like people just don't talk. You know, they try to like meta game the Top Cut. Okay, what they play. Okay, you know, like everyone's kind of to themselves. And here, top 16, we were all just sitting there, chilling, talking. It was really like just like regular duelists sitting there. And right after we played the Top Cut, so what I wanted to illustrate is that the vibes were pretty chill and like no one was really taking it too seriously in terms of like competitive play or getting like angry about something or bad things, you know. Everything went super smoothly. Everyone was kind of having a great time, which is really, really amazing. And again, thank you so much to Keegan and to Darius from Heaven's Doors that like hosted all of this. I think the event went pretty smoothly. I had a lot of fun. And the only thing that was kind of bad was this. I lost my Goyo Guardian. It's good that it's not like a ulti. I don't have these kind of expensive cards. So it's this one. It's like $10. Keegan said he'll cover me for this, so thank you, Keegan. But I mean, it would be also really nice to find it. It's in a Stardust sleeve. When I got home, I couldn't find it in my deck box. So, and I remember playing there and just putting my deck in my deck box and I didn't take it out. So it's definitely left at the event. Probably one of my opponents took it when we were playing or something. I'm not sure. But if anyone has a Goyo with a Stardust sleeve, please reach out and I'll pay for the shipping or whatever. Like we'll figure something out. But yeah, that was pretty sad. And with that being said, that was my run. I was pretty happy with the whole run, with the whole two events. It's actually kind of crazy to top back to back, and I'm not very happy I couldn't go to the end. I really want the win, but you know, top back to back is pretty something that not a lot of people can do, and I think I put a lot of effort and thought into this game and analysis and all of these things, and I think it's paying. I think, yeah, I think I am where I want to be when it comes to this game, and I'm happy for that. So yeah, I don't want to go into it further, but yeah, cool time. RBET was very cool. YCS was also very cool, and yeah. With that being said, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little kind of summary, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.